Welcome back. In this video, I am going to highlight the much anticipated openclaw release from Nvidia, that is NemoClaw, and we will analyze whether it is a genius or a disaster strategy from Nvidia. And listen carefully, because what I am going to say might shock you. And this could either save enterprise AI or completely destroy it. Yeah, you heard it right. Not a hype, not a marketing, a potential turning point, but for the first time, AI agents got better. They are taking actions, making decisions, running businesses, and that's where things get dangerous. But before we get started, let's hear it out from Nvidia's Jensen Huang at GTC 2026 about the new recent release of NemoClaw.
Peter Steinberger's here, and he wrote a piece of software. It's called openclaw, and I don't know if he realized how successful it's going to be. It's the most popular open source project in the history of humanity, and it did so in just a few weeks. It exceeded what Linux did in 30 years, and it's that important. It is that important. It will do well. This is all you do, okay? We're announcing our support of it. Let me just quickly go through this. I want to show you a couple things. You simply type this. You type this into a console, and it goes out. It finds openclaw. It downloads it. It builds you an AI agent, and then you could tell it whatever else you need to do. Okay? So let's take a look.
Hundreds of people are queuing up for lobsters in Shenzhen.
openclaw. We want to build openclaw with openclaw.
Everyone is talking about openclaw, but what is openclaw?
Believe it or not, there's already a claw con.
It's an operating system. I've just used the same syntax that I would describe an operating system. openclaw has open sourced essentially the operating system of agentic computers. It is no different than how Windows made it possible for us to create personal computers. Now openclaw has made it possible for us to create personal agents. This is our Nvidia openclaw reference for NemoClaw, which is a reference for openclaw, and it has all these agentic AI toolkits.
So you heard that right, Jensen Huang's so much thing, right? But wait, before you think it is just another AI tool video launch, let me stop you there. This is not ChatGPT, this is not Gemini, this is not Claude, this is not another chatbot. This is something more powerful, AI that acts without you, completely autonomous. But here is the problem statement. Right now, we are entering a new phase where chatbots to AI agents to autonomous workforces. And the tools like openclaw have already proved that something crazy. AI can build website while you are away, run workflows while you're sleeping, post content on your behalf, analyze your competition, even execute the tasks 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. But here is the uncomfortable truth. Nobody talks about how to control them. And I come from an engineering background, and we have built AI that can act, but not AI that can be fully trusted. And that's the real problem. So Nvidia comes with something insane called NemoClaw. You heard that, but on the surface, it looks like a hero. NemoClaw is Nvidia's secure enterprise-grade version of autonomous AI platform like openclaw, but openclaw with guardrails as per them. But it is not just another AI tool. It is an infrastructure layer, or as Jensen Huang calls, operating system for AI agents designed to make them secure, governed, and production ready. At its core, NemoClaw introduces something AI's ecosystem has been missing about: a safe execution environment for autonomous agents. In short, a secure version of autonomous AI agents built for enterprises, designed for control, privacy, and governance. But here it's what it gets interesting. NemoClaw is not just a tool. It's trying to become the operating system, the next-gen operating system for AI agents. And let me simplify this for you. Normally, AI agents work like this. Sounds, you give them access, they go everywhere and they do everything or anything. Sounds powerful but also terrifying. And now NemoClaw changes that game with one concept, the concept of isolated sandbox. Think of it like a cage. Inside the cage, AI can work, access APIs, access tools, use APIs, execute tasks, but only with strict rules. Every action is tracked, every decision is controlled. So instead of chaos, you get a controlled intelligence with openclaw's variant NemoClaw from Nvidia. Let's have a real talk. Now here is the thing that gets controversial, I believe, because if NemoClaw fails, it would just not be Nvidia's problem. It would kill the enterprise trust in AI agent for years. Let that sink in. Because the entire system depends on one assumption that Sandbox actually work. But what if it doesn't? Sandbox is not a real-time environment. It is just an cage. In layman terms, what if an agent escapes the restriction, sensitive data leaks, a bad decision gets executed automatically, and you are not dealing with chatbot mistake anymore, you are dealing with real-world consequences. And who is going to take that accountability? And here is the reality no one is speaking out loud. Most AI agents are uncontrolled, ungoverned, not enterprise ready. And yet companies are rushing to deploy them. Why? Speed, competition, and FOMO, fear of missing out. NemoClaw is Nvidia's attempt to fix that, a great initiative, I must appreciate that, to bring security governance control in one platform. But that also, it introduces a new problem, centralized control over AI behavior. And that raises the bigger question. And we know, and now it is trust versus control. Do you want AI that are fully autonomous but risky, or controlled but limited? Because NemoClaw is choosing B, that is controlled but limited, and not everyone agrees with that. And some experts are already saying, too much control kills innovation, too much freedom kills safety. So where we draw this line? And what about our future on AI agents? And let me tell you what really happening here. This is not about NemoClaw. This is about who controls the future of AI agents. Because whoever builds the infrastructure layer controls the rule, the ecosystem, the access. And Nvidia is making a bold move there. So is NemoClaw a win or a disaster? And here is the honest answer. It's both. A win for enterprise trust, which was missing there in openclaw, a win for safe AI deployment for the time being, but also a potential risk if system fails, a shift towards controlled AI ecosystems. And that's why this moment matters. Because for the first time, we are not talking about can AI do this? We are asking, should AI be allowed to? And if you found this eye-opening, subscribe to this channel right now, because I break down the tools and AI news happening really fast in the world of AI. Not hype, not the headlines, the reality. And trust me, the next 12 months in AI will change everything. Hey, if you have not met me, my name is Preetham. I talk about generative AI and latest trends and the tools for productivity, and also happen to be a TEDx speaker and author of generative AI book on Amazon. Check for the link in the description. And thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning into my channel.